Now, I think for the purpose of accuracy, I will only focus on what I heard in court this morning. Of course, we've now reached the 7th week that this case has been in court, and it is the turn of the 56-year-old accountant. Yesterday, when she was in court, I've been told that she was very weepy, and Beatrice Ekweremadu took the stand today and said, and I quote, that my husband is a good man and I have come to trust him. Now, it does appear as if the prosecution want to find out just how involved and just how much information the senator's wife knew about who this alleged victim is, who of course cannot be named for legal reasons. He has taken to the stand, albeit virtually, where he denied having any knowledge of the fact that he was being brought into the UK to harvest his organs. He testified that he only knew about the organ donation when he visited private doctors at the Royal Free Hospital, and that was the basis of much of the conversation via the KC today. So we've been hearing through some very lengthy text messages spanning over the past 2 years. Very notable that one of the main individuals that has been mentioned today is a Diwe Ekweremadu, who the British police are still trying to trace. We believe that he is in Nigeria and he acted as a middleman for the Ekweremadus. He is indeed, I believe, a brother of the senator, and this fourth defendant, this 51-year-old general practitioner, Dr. Obinna Obeta, is apparently a classmate of the senator's brother. He acted as the middleman, and in fact it was the Ekweremadus who travelled with Obinna and this alleged victim to the United Kingdom so that his organ could allegedly be harvested. Now, during the testimony today, many of the questions that were put toward Beatrice, she said she was unaware of, that she couldn't remember. She was really kind of describing herself as what she said in the stand as being a typical Nigerian woman with a very powerful husband. Her husband obviously being a lawyer, she didn't question anything he told her, that he only gave her information that she knew, and she had no idea that this organ would be paid for. One thing she did do, and I think this was quite striking, is that she did apologise for lying. I believe yesterday evidence was put towards her suggesting that Sonia did agree that this alleged victim was a distant cousin. We know that is not the truth. They are not related. When questioned by the prosecution as to why they went along with the story, she apologised and said that her daughter, of course, is incredibly ill and they wanted to do whatever they could to ensure that she received the best treatment that she could. So yes, it is a very jam-packed gallery today. As I said, the court has just lifted, the judge has sat up from his seat so that more information can be given. But certainly Beatrice Ekweremadu is standing by her husband, calling him a very good man, saying that he's a man that she could trust, and that any information that was passed to her from him, she neither questioned or knew any detail about it. Well, we know, Bookie, that the senator has given his sworn testimony. I wasn't present in court. Channels Television wasn't there, so we've got to be very, very careful about what we are reporting. He did take to the stand last week, I believe, where he denied all of the allegations against him. The judge and indeed the prosecution lawyers are being incredibly strict towards the media, particularly the media that are present in Nigeria. So we have to be very, very careful about what has been reported if we were not present in court. But we do know that the senator is denying all of the charges against him. And we do know that Sonia Ekweremadu, the 25-year-old daughter, will not be taking to the stand in her defence. So I think for today, and possibly until she finishes taking her testimony, we should focus on Beatrice Ekweremadu, who is in the dock today. Well, absolutely, Buki. I believe we were in court for 3 days during the testimony, albeit virtual, of this 21-year-old alleged victim. We were live at the Old Bailey during his testimony. And once again, you know, there were lots of lies that he admitted he told to the police. The jury and the court were shown two pieces of pretty crucial evidence, one being when he handed himself into a police station in Staines, where just preceding that, he alleged that he had been homeless on the streets for 3 days. During that camera footage, there are certain pieces of information that he told the police that were just not true. One of them being the fact that he was 15. We know that he's not 15. One being the fact that he had no family in Nigeria and that his parents are dead. We know that is not the case. He has a mother and father, and according to him, he is the eldest of about 8 children, I believe. And there was also the fact that he said he was a homeless man living on the streets of Lagos. Well, we know that's not the case too, because he confirmed to the court that he was earning about 3,000 naira a day and lived in a property with 2 of his friends whilst he was selling mobile phone parts. So I think, you know, this case has brought up a lot of questions, I believe, for the British Crown Prosecution Service as to should have even got here in the first place. We do know that under the laws of England and Wales, it is illegal to offer somebody a financial reward for harvesting your organ. But as the trial goes on, as I said, we are reaching the 7th week of this trial. There are so many issues with this case, whether it's in regards to interpretation, whether it's in regards to jurisdiction, whether it's in regards to how the police and indeed the media in its initial stage were handling so many of the inaccuracies about this alleged victim. We shall just have to wait and see. But for now, the 56-year-old accountant, Beatrice Ekweremadu, she is going through her second day of cross-examination. And just to reiterate, she has told the court this morning that she is indeed standing by her husband. He is a good man, a man that she has trust in, and she has apologized this morning for going along with the lie that this alleged victim was a distant cousin of Sonia, which we know is not the case.